Swiss scientists say they may have found a way to help people lose weight by implanting a computer chip into their arms. Researchers are developing the device, which can scan the blood for fat and other things. When an obese person eats too much, it will release hormones that suppress hunger. Well, they say it will stop releasing those hormones once the person reaches a healthy weight. According to the CDC, 78 million adults in the United States suffer with obesity. That's 34%, while 17% of children suffer with the disease. Researchers say the device could be an alternative to diet pills and weight loss surgeries, but that it could take a number of years before they can actually safely release it to the public. So Dr. Nina Radcliffe is here to tell us more about it. She practices at Atlanticare Regional Medical Center, studied biomedical science and ethics at the University of California in Riverside. Dr. Nina, as I like to call you, good to see you.
Thank you.
All right, so can this work?
Yes.
How does it work exactly?
So it functions as a thermostat. It's implanted in your body and it monitors the blood levels of your fat. When it reaches a certain threshold, then it releases a hormone that tells your body that you are full and will send a signal to your brain to stop eating.
Is it dangerous?
I don't think so. I mean, we're using the system for insulin for diabetics. So it monitors blood sugar levels. When it reaches a certain threshold, it releases insulin. So we're using the same concept that we're using for diabetics.
So somebody walks into your office, you look at them. Who's a candidate and who is not a candidate for this?
Well, there's many candidates. As you said earlier, about 2/3 of Americans are considered obese. This is a technological advancement. We use technology in every aspect of our lives. Look at our smartphones. There's calculators, there's calendars in there, there's everything. This is just a modified version to applying it to the way we eat.
You know, during the commercial break, you and I were talking about why you like this. You said there's so many people who take diet pills and do things that are not healthy, and you see the end result of that.
Right. Look at fen-phen. It was a complete fiasco. People died from it. They had everlasting changes to their heart and their lungs that they're dying from earlier in life than they would have normally done that. And just recently, the FDA found that there's a number of these popular dietary supplements that actually contain amphetamines. That's not good.
Talk to me a little bit about the hormones and all this. You mentioned diabetes. Are there any long-lasting effects that could be negative? Because when you start to play with people's hormones, your cortisol level, whatever you're dealing with, it can have long-lasting effects.
It can. And so our Mother Nature has a system in place already, and it's a balance of a seesaw for hunger hormones as well as when you're full. So we're going to try to rebalance the seesaw that people are facing with and having challenges with.
And this versus because I call this one of those forms of Uber dieting, when you get really serious. This versus actually being a little overweight, you would choose this over that?
Well, I think that's where you have to discuss this with your physician. Is this best for you? A little bit overweight, 5 pounds, 10 pounds, but we're looking at people who are 50 pounds, 100 pounds, 150 pounds overweight. This could be a very good alternative to having surgery or taking these dangerous diet supplements that we don't know what their effects are.
Dr. Nina Radcliffe, who I declare should never even have to think about this in terms of dieting, even though you said you were glad it was on the market.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.